In this video, I will be reading to you the book Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and it will be Chapter 3 I'm reading, The Burrow. So let's get started. Ron hurt the window. Harry went to the window and pushed it up so they could talk through the bars. Ron, how did you? What the? Harry's mouth fell open as the full impact of what he was saying hit him. Ron was leaning out of the back window of an old Ford Anglia car, which was parked in mid-air. Grinning at Harry from the front seats were Ron's two older brothers, Fred and George. "All right, Harry," said George. "What's been going on?" said Ron. "Why haven't you been answering my letters? I've asked you to stay about 12 times now, and then Dad came home and said you'd got an official warning for using magic in front of muggles." "It wasn't me." "And how did he know?" said Harry. "My dad works for the ministry," said Ron. "You know, we're not supposed to do spells outside of school." "You should talk," said Harry, staring at the flying car. "Oh, this doesn't count," said Ron. "We're only borrowing this. It's Dad's. We didn't enchant it, he did. But doing magic in front of those muggles that you live with?" "I told you I didn't, but it will take too long to explain all that now. Look, can you tell them at Hogwarts that the Dursleys have locked me up in my room and won't let me come back? And I obviously cannot do magic, because the ministry will think that's the second spell I've done in 3 days. So—" "Stop gibbering," said Ron. "We've came here to take you home with us, but you can't magic me out of here." "We don't need to," said Ron, jerking his head towards the front seat and grinning. "You forgot who I've got with me." "Tie that around the bars then," said Fred, throwing the end of the rope to Harry. "If the Dursleys woke up, I'm dead," said Harry, as he tied the rope tightly around the bar and Fred reversed up the car. "Don't worry, Harry," said Fred. "Oh, and stand back." Harry moved back into the shadows next to Hedwig, who seemed to have realised how important this was and kept still and silent. The car revved louder and louder, and suddenly, with a crashing sound, the bars were pulled clean out of the window as Fred rose straight up in the air. Harry ran back to the window to see the bars dangling a few feet above the ground. Panting, Ron looked up into the car. Harry listened, but there was no sound from the Dursleys' bedroom. When the bars were safely in the back seat with Ron, Fred reversed as close as possible to Harry's window. "Right, we're coming in now," said Fred. Ron and his two twin brothers, Fred and George, climbed into Harry's bedroom. "Shh, be quiet. The Dursleys might hear you if you make too much noise." "Okay, Harry, where's your suitcase then?" said Ron. "It's downstairs. You better go down and get it. But remember, the middle stair creaks, so be quiet." Ron and his brothers Fred and George went downstairs. When they got downstairs, they saw the suitcase, so they picked it up and brought it back up into Harry's bedroom and gave it to him. "Excellent, I've got the case. Give me a minute to pack my things." About a minute or so later, Harry had finished packing his stuff. "Right, let's go." They all jumped into the car and flew off. Soon, when they got back to the Burrow, they all tried to sneak in to the house without Molly, Ron and his two brothers Fred and George's mum knowing, but it was no use. "Bed empty, no, car gone. I'm out of my mind with worry. And did you think to tell me?" "No, you didn't." She looked at Harry and said, "It's all right, Harry, I'm not angry with you. Me and Arthur said we'd come and get you if you hadn't wrote by tomorrow." "But Mum, they put bars in his bedroom window," said Ron. "Just be lucky I'm not putting bars in your bedroom window, boy," said Molly. A few seconds later, the girl came down the stairs. Her name was Ginny. Jenny's been talking about you for the whole summer holidays, said Ron. Jenny was embarrassed when she saw Harry and ran back upstairs to her bedroom. Later that day, they were all sitting eating breakfast when Arthur Weasley came in. Dad, look who's here, said Ron. Who is it? It's Harry Potter, said George. Oh, and you really have the scar? Said Arthur. I do, said Harry, showing Arthur the scar on his forehead. It's like a lightning bolt, said Harry. It is, said Arthur. 3 raids this week. 3 raids, isn't that good, said Arthur. It is good, said Molly. Your breakfast is here now. There you go, said Molly, giving Arthur some food. A few seconds later, Ron's old owl came flying through the window and landed on the table with some letters. There was also one there for Harry. They all read their letters, and when it came round to Harry, he read his. It was just telling him that he'd been accepted. It was just telling him that everything was fine and he could do his second year at school. It said that they would have to bring books by Professor Lockhart, the new Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher, and that all students would have to do as they are told. Follow me this way, said Molly. We're going to use Floo powder to get to Diagon Alley to get the stuff we need for school. Ron, you go first to show Harry how it's done. Ron took some dust out of a pot, went over to the fireplace, flicked his hand down and said, Diagon Alley, and with a puff of smoke, he disappeared and ended up in Diagon Alley. Your turn now, Harry, said Arthur Weasley. Harry walked over to the fire, picked up some dust, waved it and said, Diagon Alley, but he coughed when he said it. And he didn't end up in Diagon Alley, he ended up in Knocked Alley. And that is the end of this chapter. There will be more in the next chapter.